Do you know that this speaker has the capacity to produce power? This speaker on its own has the capacity to produce power. How is it done? Do you know that if you begin to bow down to this speaker every single day, and you come to this speaker and you say, "Oh, speaker, I bless your name. Speaker, I give you the glory," and you do this consistently, you pray to this speaker, and then you do it consistently, maybe for the next 3 months, next 4 months, before you know it, what you have done by consistently bowing to this speaker is that you have made it a dwelling place for a spirit. And before you know it, a spirit will enter into this object that you call an ordinary thing. This speaker does not have what it takes to move on its own, but before you know it, a spirit will enter into it and begin to speak to you through this speaker. And one day you will just come and say, "Oh, speaker, I need 10,000 naira, or I need $10,000. And the speaker will answer your prayer, and you go and somebody give you $10,000. You will point it back to the speaker and say, "Oh, the speaker answered my prayer." That is idolatry. That is how it is done. How it's done is by consistently bowing, by consistently worshiping this particular thing. You have created an atmosphere for a demonic spirit to come in, because by that oblation that you have, constant incense that you have burnt to this speaker, you have created a spiritual atmosphere. God created this world in such a form. God created this world in such a way that no spirit has the permission to come on this earth and walk anything except man permits the spirit. So what the spirit does is that they look for a reference. They look for something that man can be able to interact with, and then they dwell in that thing, and by constant worshiping of that particular object, you have given that spirit authority over your life. And that was how our ancestors were able to conjure all manner of spirits, because in those days man was hungry to connect with God, to connect with their maker. So by worshiping all manner of things, what happened? They gave access to demonic spirits. Now this is also the same way that you give access to God, but now it is different, because you have light and revelation that it is God that you are serving. Your worship is to the Lord. And you get what I'm saying? And then by consistently appearing and praying and worshiping the Lord, what do? You create an atmosphere, you create an altar that hosts the presence of God. That is who a priest is. A priest is a man that hosts the presence of God. Unfortunately, we are living in a time and in a season and in a generation where people are hosting all manner of spirits.